guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and I have really big news. Happy Friday for the new BMW M3 Touring. If you don't know what Touring means, that means a wagon version of the M3. And I have some really exciting news to share for you, with you. Remember, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. I always post at least 3 videos a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern. Sometime I give you an extra video, so make sure you have the notification on so you don't miss that. Like and share this video so our channel can grow. And let me know what you think about the M3 Touring in the comments below. Would you buy one? So the new M3, you've seen my videos about it, and you've seen videos on my E46 M3, E90 M3, the F80 M3s that I reviewed, and they're phenomenal cars. So if you're a car enthusiast like me, what's the ultimate car? A wagon, right? Wouldn't you want a rear drive stick shift wagon? Well, BMW confirmed yesterday that they're actually going to make it. So you're going to have rear drive. You're going to have the S58 engine, which is going to produce at least 480 horsepower. And what that engine is like is watch my X3M review. I'll link it up here somewhere. So I've actually already driven a car with that engine, and it is phenomenal. This car is phenomenal. My daily driver, the M340i X-Drive, which has the B58 engine, 382 horsepower. So imagine the S58 engine in a car this size producing 100 horsepower or more, 480 horsepower. Plus there'll be a pure version that'll give us rear drive and a manual transmission. Now, BMW said they're going to make it for that. They didn't say necessarily, well, they didn't say if it was going to be regular or comp. If it's a competition M3, we know it's going to have at least 30 more horsepower, so probably about 500, 510, all-wheel drive and an automatic transmission. But please, BMW is going to build it, so that's really excited. So obviously, it's going to look even better than this car. It's going to have bigger wheels, wider fender flares. It's going to be lower. It's going to be meaner. It's going to sound better. It's going to be faster. So all those things that would make you want to buy one. So I want you to vote in the comments below. Would you buy, if you're buying the new M3, or at some point we'll buy it, new or used in the future, would you rather have the sedan, or would you rather have the wagon? Or would you rather have the 2-door M4 instead? So it seems like there's no way getting around the M3 grills. I'll show you some pictures of grills now of how they used to look to psych you out even more with the new grill coming out. But I think the wagon fixes a lot. If they come out with a wagon, I leased this M340i X-Drive because the new M3 wasn't out yet. My first choice would have been a stick shift rear drive new M3. I thought really long and hard about getting the F80 M3 with the manual. I love that car. You can see my review here somewhere. And but I would try to get out of this lease early if they would bring the M3 Touring manual here. And the great news is they are making M3 Touring with the manual and rear drive and almost 500 horsepower, right? 480. So, but there's also terrible, terrible, terrible news about this as well. So remember to vote in the comments below. What would you rather have, the sedan, the Touring, which is the wagon obviously, or say the 2-door M4? But now, this is going to ruin your Friday because it's already ruined mine. The downside is, like it always is they're going to make it, but they're not going to bring it to the United States. They don't think there's a case here. So if you would buy a Touring, I don't care if you buy it manual, automatic, rear drive, automatic. If you would actually buy a Touring if they made it here, please leave it in the comments below. And let's see how many of you would do that. I would do that. Honestly, I would get the Touring even, well, I think I would want a manual transmission with it. That would be the ultimate. But I'm saying if they're just going to make a Touring version and they're all automatic since they've dropped the dual clutch as well, and it's going to be a torque converter automatic, I would probably still get it because I think there would be nothing as cool as a badass wagon, right? So that's what I think I would get. And if I have to wait 3 years, this is up. So here's, even for the countries that are going to get, the rest of the world, that's going to get the M3 Touring, it's not going to be out till at least 2022. Everything's kind of pushed back now, so we won't see the sedans and the coupes for the M3 and the M4 probably until sometime in 2021. And then the wagon, unfortunately, would come after that, so we won't see that till the earliest of 2022. So that's disappointing, certainly, but the good news is they're making one, and we just got to figure out maybe we can make a business case for it. Maybe they can bring special order like the AMG wagons or something like that. So good news and bad news. Great news is they're actually going to produce it, which would be awesome. The bad news is we're not getting in here in the United States, so hopefully that changes. All right, guys, enjoy your Friday, and remember to comment below. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you with another video on Monday.